Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 174 in our review. It's our fifth review. And for this review and for other reviews and one yet to come, we have a central thought that guides our review. And what we were told in the introduction to this review is that this one thought, this one mantra, this one phrase is going to be found in all of our review lessons, and it is going to help to expand the review of our previous lessons. And that one phrase is that God is but love, and therefore so am I. It's an amazing thought that if I can wrap my mind around that God is but love, but therefore so am I. Why so am I? Because I am the extension from the mind of God. I am the extension of God's love. So if God is love and I am the extension of that love, I have as my celestial DNA the concept, the quality, that's it, the quality of love within me. I am love because my Father is, and I cannot be apart from my source. Ideas leave not their source, and so I am love because that is what my Father is. Now, into the first lesson that we are reviewing is, into His presence would I enter now, into His presence, into God's love and light, into the all-encompassing oneness of my Father. Would I enter now into His presence, into the condition of being in the now? Would I go there now? Because that is where I am meant to be. I am meant to be in heaven with my Father, and I am ready now to go into that state of awareness, of total and complete awareness of all of the light and all of the love that is contained within the mind of God, and therefore is part of my mind as well. And the idea that I can enter into that space of total and complete nowness, always now. It's important that we realize it says, would I enter now? Within the realm of heaven, there is only now. There's no past. The past is gone. Future hasn't happened. And all that God ever is the eternal now, the eternal oneness of this one perfect holy moment. So into His presence and this holy moment would I willingly, happily, easily, peacefully enter now. And God is but love, and therefore so am I. The second lesson that we are reviewing today is, today I learned to give as I receive. From the first 50 lessons, I blended this lesson with God is the mind with which I think, because this lesson is about mind. Lesson 158 begins with the idea that you are mind in mind, and we are nothing but mind. We are wholly unafraid because we are created out of love. God is but love, and therefore so am I. And it's this knowledge that we are mind which allows us to give as we receive, with the realization that we are mind, and as mind have received everything, because there is nothing from God's mind that is being held back. So as I learn that indeed I am mind and I have received everything, then today I learn that it is in the wonderful experience of giving that, one, I know I have received, and two, that I can expand that awareness of having, because it is only in the having that I know that, it's only in the giving that I know that I have, and it is when I learn to give, I know that I also have indeed received. What have I received? I've received God's love, because God is love, and therefore so am I. Within the introduction of this review lesson, and I did this last year also, that there are, let's call them hints within the text of the introduction that also help to expand these review lessons. For into his presence would I enter now. From paragraph 8, there is the wonderful line that, and as I am made whole, we go together to our ancient home, prepared for us before time was and kept unchanged by time, immaculate and safe as it will be at last when time is done. Into his presence, into this immaculate home would I enter now, this timeless, beautiful, peaceful, loving home would I enter now. And for the second review lesson, today I learned to give as I receive, from paragraph 4, the 4th line as it is, and it comes right after God is but love and therefore so am I. And it says, this self alone knows love. This self, this whole self, this big S self, as you're used to me saying, because this big S self is mind, and this mind knows love, and only mind, whole mind, can know whole, complete, unconditional love. So today, I learned to give as I receive, because I'm doing this from the whole mind that I have been given from my Father, and I am aware that God indeed is but love, and therefore, so am I, so are you, so are we all. That's it for today. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please go back and read the introduction to this review if you haven't yet done so, even though I've suggested it. I'm sure I have. and like, share, subscribe, pray. And I am thanking all of you for your prayers, because I'm having an amazing healing from this this injury that I chose to experience. And maybe I chose to experience just so I could experience the healing thoughts and prayers of all of you. And it's working. Thank you. Namaste.